This time on 15 Minutes You'll Never Get Back.
Spreadsheet washroom breaks? Well, that sounds shitty.
Charlie's got a new ointment that she never thought she'd need.
And more new air travel options.
I'm Dale.
And I'm Charlie. All that and more on this episode of 15 Minutes You'll Never Get Back.
Pull up a chair and settle in a while. It's time for a little tale from Charlie.
So I bought something yesterday.
How surprising.
Okay.
Well, I don't know, Charlie. We're all shocked.
That's not the most surprising part.
Okay.
It's what I purchased.
What did you purchase?
So I was in the pharmacy. And, you know, I've been thinking about this for a long time. Because as you get older, you know, parts start to not work as they should.
I'm very proud of you for being able to say that.
Yeah. So I thought, well, I think I'm going to need to start using a special cream.
Besides Peniton?
Yeah. This one goes beyond Peniton.
Wow.
I know. Peniton cannot solve this problem.
Not even Peniton Plus?
There's a Peniton.
I don't know if there is or not.
So I thought, you know what? And I'm in the aisle.
Yep.
And, you know, I'm looking around, making sure other people aren't staring at me.
Yeah. What did you buy?
And I'm looking, and I'm like,
What'd you get?
will this work? Will this work?
Come on.
I bought a tube of A535.
For your aches and pains.
And you know what? Damn it, it works.
Don't you hate that?
Man.
Okay, hold on. Not ready.
You ready? Yeah. How about now?
Okay.
Good?
Okay.
All right.
Can't hear myself, though.
Can't you?
Turn it up. Turn me up. Let's go. I still can't hear myself.
Let's get it.
Oh, right, because this part's down. You turned it down.
There you go.
Dear Lord.
I turned you off.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I have a habit of doing that with women.
Story of my life.
Yeah, really. Take my shirt off. That'll be enough.
Oh, man. You know, it was fun while it lasts. That's enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're just waking up now, you're going, what in God's name are they talking about? Charlie was sitting in my chair. I was in hers.
Yeah, that
we
was
swapped
a good idea.
roles for an hour just to see what it was like.
Yeah. Sometimes you need to walk a mile in his shoes.
There you go.
Just to really appreciate all he does or doesn't do.
We'll do it again tomorrow.
Great.
Yeah, sure.
It's going to be a nice day. And then it just kind of gets warmer and stickier and muggier as the week goes on. So enjoy it while it lasts because we're at April. Oh, my God. We're at August 2nd. I don't know what's wrong today. I can't tell time. Apparently, I don't know what month it is. Lord.
Would you say when you're going to the bathroom at work, you're very efficient? You don't go in there and spend a lot of time in there? Go
No.
in, do what you got to do.
Yeah. For any matter, yes.
That's good. I think most people are. But there's one boss who wants to make damn sure that you are.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Yes.
A boss is tracking workers' bathroom breaks by spreadsheet.
Amazing. Amazing.
The ultimate micromanaging boss. One worker says hers has taken it to a whole new and very weird level by tracking bathroom breaks with an actual spreadsheet, according to an employee's Reddit post. The manager actually times how long staff are away from their desks and then emails them if they've gone, quote, above the team average.
Okay, so here's my question. A couple things. Because sometimes, like, if there's a public bathroom, like, women will go in there, you know, even if it's a quickie or whatever, you know, we're just kind of farting around with our face, washing our hands, looking in the mirror, looking for, then you see a zit, and then you get all distracted because you're like, what is that? You know, whatever. But I wonder.
So even in the bathroom, women are multitasking.
We are. So, but my question is, so if I was super efficient in the can, would I get like a coffee or like a bonus?
Maybe they should add those points back on. So one of the other times when you're a little longer in there, you don't get the nasty email for it. But I guess the thing is, one recent message scolded a worker for taking 3 bathroom breaks totaling 17 minutes. 3 added up to 17 minutes, which is apparently 5 minutes over the team's 12-minute average.
Well,
the boss actually suggested she schedule bathroom needs during her lunch break, which is kind of medically impossible if you've got to go.
Well, also, if you are a woman, there's other things that take a little longer depending on what time.
You're on the spreadsheet. Nope, you're on the spreadsheet. I'm going to hit send. That nasty email's coming.
Wow, that is a guy that is either constipated or has too much time on his hands.
Hello, Peter. What's happening? I'm going to need you to go ahead and
Pee faster.
So if you can
cut it down to 4 minutes,
that would be great. Okay? Oh, and I almost forgot. I'm also going to need you to
poop a lot faster.
Okay? Thanks.
This morning, Taco Bell Canada announces that beginning June, so like a little over a month from now, selected retail locations in Canada will offer alcoholic beverages.
At Taco Bell?
Of course, to those 19
and
plus.
over, of course.
Yeah, so the aim is to revamp, I guess, the way fans and millennials experience dining in that restaurant. So I guess it's going to be beer. It's not going to be wine. I wonder if they're going to be
Are they just going to have beer? That's it? Just beer, you think?
Beer to start, yeah. I wonder if they're going to be revamping some of their bathrooms.
You think that might be You've got your taco and your hot sauce. You've got your ice cold beer. A deadly combination. Let me show you something.
well, that's the problem. I mean, Taco Bell, certain items can make your stomach go this way and that way.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what, though, it's probably tastier than that bowl of holy crap that you had this morning.
Point taken.
I like my Taco Bell once in a while. I know what I'm getting in for.
Those fries supreme, don't get me started.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It's delicious,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But when you mix tacos with beer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Could
God.
end up with a chalupa in your pants. Okay, so in a little bit of a turnabout here, I'm going to ask you about your travel.
Okay.
Because now I feel like you're comfortable traveling more. Like I know you're going to be going away with your besties and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Coming up in the new year.
Yeah.
So when you fly, how do you fly? Are you one of those ones? Do you check your
Always.
suitcase? You do.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
What do you do for carry-on? Do you do anything, just a purse kind of thing?
Yeah, like a bigger
purse.
a bigger purse or a knapsack or something. Just something simple, something that I keep at my feet.
Now, if you fly Air Canada, did you see the news? Is
I did.
It's gonna be changing. They're changing the fee structure so that if you do basic, and I guess that's basic is like the very bottom rung of like the tier system. There's
so
basic,
back of the plane?
then they got their latitude, this and that, and then you get up to first and all the other ones.
Sure.
So depending on where you buy in, you're going to be charged now for carry-on.
Okay, and those are the carry-ons that go above the seats.
Yeah, when somebody
Right.
brings on one that they normally should have checked probably as
Right.
a suitcase, but they bring them on because they want to save the $35.
I love those people that, there's big lineups and the flight attendants say, can you check your bags? Can
Yep.
you check your bags?
Yep.
Because they don't have enough space.
Yeah.
Right, so I guess this is their way.
Of saying, you know what, if you're gonna bring it on,
Yeah.
we're still gonna get our $35 out of you.
Yeah, I mean, how many more things can they charge us for?
Yeah. Well, right.
Good morning from the flight deck. This is your captain speaking. I'd like to welcome you on board Fair Air, where every fare in the air seems fair to us. First off, I'd like to welcome our prepaid perks passengers. You'll be receiving our emergency situation instructions on your private Fair Air 4P app shortly. Now, for the rest of you, congratulations on choosing Canada's rated discount airline. There are a few new regulations that you might not be accustomed to. First off, before taking off, we'd like to offer you the utmost in safety, depending on your purchase level. For a nominal fee, we'll be pleased to provide you with a deluxe CSA-approved seatbelt. Or, for a slightly lower fee, a sturdy piece of rope. Please note that our lavatories are for our prepaid perk passengers only, unless you have a major credit card ready to go. Fees are based on what your goal is. As far as meal and drink service, I'm just going to go right ahead and tell you it'll be too expensive. And finally, when exiting the aircraft, please allow our 4P passengers to exit first so they can look down their noses at you while they leave. Again, welcome aboard Fair Air, where every fare in the air seems fair to us. Now sit back, if you paid for a seat with a back, relax, and hope that we don't have to charge you extra for any turbulence we may encounter.
I'm glad you don't have the Kool FM smell-o-vision yet.
You can't smell
It stinks in here.
Got myself some spinach and kale chips.
Spinach and kale chips. What, were they all out of farts and fried onions flavor? Yikes. Spinach and kale.
They got a bit of a kick to it and a bit of an aftertaste.
Gross. And, it's...
If you see me, don't let me breathe on you.
Yeah, because if it just smells like, like bad corn chips kind of thing, but worse, like weirder.
Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
That's
just
what they,
yeah.
Like you said, farts on it.
Yeah.
Same thing.
That's just wrong.
You know what? They're good for you.
There's workplaces that discourage people from wearing like perfumes and stuff like that. I'm going to have to put a sign up front that discourages you from bringing wacko brands of corn chips in.
It's not my fault.
Why is it not your fault?
Because Park Place has a Home Sense and a Marshalls, and they got really attractive things to buy while you're standing in those long lines, and then you'll always pick up the stuff, and part of the stuff is these weird brands of chips.
Oh, Lord. Guys, stop putting that stuff in your impulse section. Would you just go back to salt and vinegar, barbecue, sour cream and onion, plain chips, please?
Protein bite not working for you?
Oh, my God. I should have known when 2 packs for $6, I was going to pay for it. I just bit into it, and it just crumbled in my mouth like sand.
She just gets up and goes, nope.
Like, I literally spit it out. Like, I haven't...
No, you've got the garbage can right next to me, and she comes over and just horks it into the garbage can.
Listen, I'm usually, like... I don't usually spit things out.
Stop.
I just... but this was...
Dan, what's coming up in the news at 7?
The other day, I had, like, I think something bit me or I had an itch. Like, what is this part called of your thumb?
I don't.
The lower thumb part?
The lower thumb, right between the bottom knuckle and the wrist.
Just whatever. There, okay. And it was...
Wouldn't go away.
Oh, the agony
and no
of the
bite
itch.
or anything?
I don't know. There must have been something. I don't even know, but I could not... Like, I was like gnawing at it. It just was insane.
Gnawing at it.
Okay.
What are you like a fox caught in a leg trap?
Like, it's like when when you have one of those insane scratches and oh my God. Okay, so scratching an itch can damage your skin and make the urge even worse.
Yeah.
All right, and this is science backed. So science has now come up or suggests tricks to try to help alleviate this. For example, my bestie next door, she got like crazy poison oak this summer and was scratching so bad, like she's got some solid scars now, right? And that's what happens, right? If you just keep scratching, blah, blah, blah.
Sure.
Right. Okay. Here's the suggestions. All right. So instead of scratching, right, try rubbing or gently stroking it with your fingers or a soft makeup brush. Okay?
If you say,
I say, when you've got an itch that makes you twitch, there's things to do to help you through. You rub the spot that's really got you twitching.
I think you've got it. Yes, you've got it.
You stroke a lot the spot that you find itching.
Oh, yes, you've got it. Yes, that's it.
A brush can help your cause with a rub and a stroke. That irritated skin glitch. Oh, that itch. It's a bit. You rub the spot that's really got you twitching. You stroke a lot the spot that you find itching.
It's also a day of performance reviews here at Kool FM.
Yes. So, you know what? It's just, well, everybody has to go through them. You have to go through them. You sit there with your bosses and, some of the big wigs and consultants and all this kind of stuff, and you have to go through a whole performance review, and it's just a regular kind of occurrence, right? But we do appreciate the fact that, you know what? You call up and you let us know how much you appreciate the professionalism that we consistently show day after day after day.
It just wouldn't be the morning waking up without you guys.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Why do you put an extra?
You guys rock, eh? By the way, you guys are the best.
We need you.
There's 3 of us listening to you this morning.
Awesome.
Thank you.
We've doubled our audience in just one carload.
There you go. I leave for work every morning at 4:30, and you were the only guys I listen to, and you guys are just fabulous.
Hey, thanks so much for tuning in.
If you enjoyed that 15 minutes you'll never get back, follow and subscribe. More on Dale and Charlie at 1075coolfm.com.
Download your favorite episodes there or at Spotify. Leave a review so our egos can get inflated.
Waste your time next week.